Day number 10 of the SE Test IELTS Speaking Challenge. We're finally here. We only have one day left. I hope you learned a lot through the 9 other days. We have one more to go. Okay, so today is a pretty simple lesson. The first part, we have listen. Listen to the Band 9 score response. It's a Band 9 score response to IELTS Speaking Part 3, video games. Compare. So compare your recording to the Band 9 score response. What are some similarities? What are some differences? Take note of this. Finally, record. So record a response to the IELTS Speaking Part 3 video games. This is the 3rd time you will record a response to the topic of video games. The first one you did for lesson 5, and you did the second one for lesson 6. So now this is the 3rd time, and this should be the best recording yet. You should have compared your recordings to the Band 9 score response, so now you can make the best recording. Okay, so that's it. That's the challenge. This is the last part. You have no more after this. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you had a bit of fun. I hope you can still learn to improve. Keep practicing your English. Keep practicing your speaking skills. Okay, thank you for taking part in the challenge, and we'll see you next time. Happy studies. This is a Band 9 score response to IELTS Speaking Part 3. The topic is video games.
So let's talk more about games. Do you think video games or other electronic games are an important part of society?
Some people agree that video games are beneficial to society, while others disagree and tend to think they can be harmful to society. I think it's based solely on the game's content. For example, some video games may contain graphic content not suitable for younger children. Some games may explore some violence, which is not good for younger children because they don't possess the critical thinking skills needed to understand the content from the games. But on the other hand, for adults or for older people, it may be a way they can manage their stress. Most people work every day and they need some way to manage their stress. Video games can serve that purpose for them. Personally, I would say, as an adult, video games are good, but as a student, we need to be careful we manage our time well.
So can video games have a negative side?
Definitely. I don't think there's anything that you can be certain is only good. There are always positives and negatives to everything. It really just depends on how you use it. You have to have some self-control and self-restraint. Most things, like video games, can be wonderful but may also have negative parts to it. For example, video games can become addictive to certain individuals. Those people need to be careful that they manage their time and how often they indulge in video games. Pokemon Go was a very popular fad that lasted for some time. It caused a few accidents and a lot of people seem to be addicted to the game.
What do you think about the future of video games?
Future of video games. I know there are virtual reality video games, but I've never been able to play them. I haven't really had time to know any more details about virtual reality games, or other games for that matter, because recently I've always been concentrating on my studies. It would be cool to know how to play these types of games because they look really innovative. They set up a real scenario where you really feel immersed in the game. They also have virtual reality goggles that you can wear. It looks like a lot of fun.